I want to ask you, if someone paid you $10,000 today, what activity would have created that result? Most entrepreneurs spend their days and spend their time on activities that feel productive, but aren't actually producing results. So I want you to do a little audit. Where are you spending your time and what is actually creating the results that you want to achieve? I just did this exercise with 2 of my clients this week, and it completely transformed the way that they're showing up. As a matter of fact, it already has transformed their businesses because they've messaged me how much traction that they're getting already by just implementing these 3 simple steps. I productivity maxed my life for 30 days. Here's what actually changed. What if I told you that working harder isn't the answer? Over the last 30 days, I ran an experiment on myself. I didn't add more hours to my day. I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. I didn't hustle harder. I simply productivity maxed my life, and what happened completely surprised me. Let's unpack it. I'm sharing this with you today. Let's go. Hi, my name's Sandi Glandt. I'm a high-performance productivity coach, wife, mama to 2 very busy boys, 2 times international best-selling author, podcaster, and I want to share with you how to create more revenue, more focus, more family time, less overwhelm, more consistency, and more freedom. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes on exactly what changed. Today, I'm sharing with you in this 5-part series, the Productivity Max Challenge that completely changed my life and how you can do it too. All right, the first part that I want to share with you is I stopped managing time and started managing decisions. Most people don't have a time problem. They have a decision-making problem. So think about this. Every day you are making thousands of tiny micro decisions. What to wear? What should I work on? What's for dinner? What should I post today? What are my kids going to wear today? What am I going to wear today? When should I work out? We are making thousands of tiny micro decisions every single day. By noon, your brain is exhausted before you've done your most important work. I want to share with you today what exactly changed for me in this productivity maxing challenge. So instead of being reactive, here's what changed. Weekly CEO planning. We've talked about this before. Theme days, time blocking, daily top 3 priorities, family calendar. These changes made a massive difference, not only in my business, but in my personal life and creating the freedom that we all crave so much in our day-to-day with our families, in our businesses, and really in our day-to-day lives. Productivity isn't about finding more time. It's about eliminating unnecessary decisions. So I want you to ask yourself right now, how many decisions are you making a day and what can you start eliminating? If you start looking at these time blocks, if you start looking about the bookends of your days, if you start looking at your routines, you'll be able to get some consistency and actually plan in a way that's allowing you to become more profitable, that's allowing your brain to have more peace and allowing your days to have more fun and freedom. So what distractions or decisions can you eliminate that you can get a clear system in place for and also create more consistency that's going to help you day to day make less decisions and be more productive? All right, before we go on, I want to make sure that you are subscribed to the Slay Your Day podcast. Every single week, I'm bringing you new hacks and tips on time management and productivity and work-life wellness so you can live the life of your dreams. So we need to make sure that we are implementing systems, strategy, and support into your day-to-day. So make sure you're subscribed. And by the way, make sure you share this with a friend. Sharing is caring. And I promise when you send this to someone else, not only are you going to make their life easier, but you may just be helping a mom, a wife, a friend make her life easier for her entire family and community. So share this with one person that you know. Sharing is caring. Now let's get back into the episode. All right, part 2 that I want to share with you. I ruthlessly protected my attention. Your attention is your highest paying asset. The biggest productivity killer is not lack of motivation. It's consistent interruption. Think of all the pings and dings and constant interruptions that you have in a day. I love to work with Do Not Disturb on because it helps me just zone in on what I'm doing, whether I'm with clients or sending out emails or creating content. You don't need all of these endless distractions. And I promise you, there are thousands coming in at you and you don't even realize it. So here's what changed. Notifications turned off. Emails checked only twice a day, in the morning and before I shut my day down. So give yourself 2 times during the day that you can check your emails and leave it at that. whatever you don't see that day, you're going to get to the next day. No random scrolling. I know we are also guilty of the doom scroll. Give yourself 10 minutes where you can go on. And by the way, get into the habit of creating, not consuming. The more you're creating on these platforms, the less consuming you're doing will stop you from the doom scroll and protect your time in a way that is in congruency at the level that you're operating. So no more doom scrolling, dedicating deep work blocks. So what do these look like for you? If you protect this for yourself, especially in these summer months, you are going to be so much more strategic about what you get done, how you get it done, and you will have so many less distractions coming at you because you're blocking them out. Okay. So dedicated deep work blocks, phone out of reach while working, and turn off your notifications on your computer as well. Batching similar tasks together. So you ladies know that my Fridays are my Freedom Fridays. These are the days I'm doing events or days that I'm doing content or just days that I'm doing something for myself or with the kids. This is built on purpose. I want you to build this for yourself as well. All of these distractions that we have during the day can be blocked off, and it really gets to support what you're building and be where you're at. So be where your feet are and realize that every distraction has a hidden cost. Every time you look at a notification, every time there is a ping or a ding, there is a cost to that distraction. It takes time to refocus, and those small interruptions add up to hours lost every single week. So know what those distractions are for you and block them off. Put in the guardrails so you can make sure that those distractions aren't coming at you and you can really get that focus work done. And what I want to leave you with here is to protect your attention like your income depends on it. Because ladies, it does. Once you get this locked and in place, your attention is your highest paying asset. So let's act like it. Part 3. And this is one of my favorites. I talk about this all the time because it is so important. Okay. So let's take notes. Part 3. I only focused on my money making moves. You ladies know this best as the big money moves. And I have something really, really special for you if you stay with me until the end of this episode. So I want to ask you, if someone paid you $10,000 today, what activity would have created that result? Most entrepreneurs spend their days and spend their time on activities that feel productive, but aren't actually producing results. So I want you to do a little audit. Where are you spending your time and what is actually creating the results that you want to achieve? I just did this exercise with 2 of my clients this week, and it completely transformed the way that they're showing up. As a matter of fact, it already has transformed their businesses because they've messaged me how much traction that they're getting already by just implementing these 3 simple steps. But you have to know what's going to work for you. So I have something so special for you that I want to share with you. And this is something just for you for the summer. But before I share this with you, I want to give you some examples because these are some traps that you might find yourself getting into when you feel like you're being productive, but it's really just busy work. Okay, so some examples of this are perfecting those Canva graphics, are constantly making endless amounts of content that's not actually converting into revenue for you, organizing folders, consistently checking email. We talked about doing this only twice a day. Know when those 2 times a day are. Watching more trainings without implementing, tweaking your website, literally doing anything but the big money moves. Okay, now on the flip side, I want to share with you what to prioritize. Sales conversations, sales conversions, creating content that actually converts and goes somewhere that's going to lead traffic and monetization for you, building partnerships, networking in the right rooms, following up, serving clients at a level that they actually get to go deeper with you on. Figure out what these big money moves are for you. I did this, as I mentioned, with 2 of my clients this week, and it totally transformed their business because now they know exactly what they're working on. They know the results that they got in the past, but just got away from doing these activities. So what I want to share with you today is something so special. It's something that's going to allow you to step away from just being busy and to build your business in a very intentional way where you're going to see growth, where you're going to be able to monetize. And this, my friends, is the Lazy Girl's Guide to a Wildly Successful Summer. Now, you know, your girl hates the word lazy. I actually despise it. I hate using it because I don't resonate with lazy at all. However, we are rebranding the word lazy. Yes, here at the Slay Your Day podcast, we now refer to lazy as leading yourself first, aligning your priorities, zeroing in on your top tasks, and yielding to massive results. That's right. Lazy just got a whole new rebrand, and the lazy method means less chaos and more results. So if that's you, if you're like, yes, please, I want to lead myself first, align my priorities, zero in on my top tasks, and yield to massive results, the Lazy Girl's Guide to a Wildly Successful Summer is finally here. You can head over to sandraglandt.com/summer and check out this free guide. This is where you're going to build your business. You're going to have an enjoyable summer. You're actually going to spend quality time with your family, and you're going to show up intentionally. So grab that guide now. It is brand new. It is essentially the Big Money Moves Summer Edition. So grab that now and implement it before summer gets too far behind us and it's too late. So grab that now, sandraglandt.com/summer. Part 4 are the systems that changed everything. You ladies know systems are a huge part of the High Performance Academy, what I coach on, what I share my content on, because you have to have systems in your business if you're doing anything that you're going to duplicate or replicate more than once. Systems that share the biggest transformation in my life are something like you've heard me talk about before, the CEO morning reset. What are you doing in the morning that is setting the tone for your day? It could be reviewing your calendar actually the night before. It could be your prayer or journaling workout routine that you're doing in the morning. What are your top priorities, top tasks that you're doing that set your day up for success? You have to make these things so simple that it's already a non-negotiable, right? Like they have to be something that it's not something you even need to think about. They're already set into your daily routines. And when you can do that, it's no longer something that you dread doing. Like every single morning, I really look forward to my morning prayer, getting up, moving my body, getting in some meditation. It's something that it's not even, I don't even need to think about it. It's like brushing my teeth. Like I would never not do these things. So put these really important priorities in place, and you're going to see how this completely transforms not just your day, but your entire weeks, months, and years, because now you're operating at a really high level. The other couple things that I want to share with you when it comes to different systems are a Sunday reset. A Sunday reset is a great place to map out your week, go over the family calendar, what's going on in the business for the week, what's going in the home, where are you delegating your tasks, what is the content and the content planning that you need to do for the week. The Sunday reset is going to set you up for success in every single area. So figure out what you need to do on your Sundays in the home, in the business, that's really going to set you up and ahead for the week. So the final system that I want to share with you is your CEO dashboard. So these are the things that you really want to be honing in and focusing in on, like your revenue, your leads, your sales calls, your follow-up, your nurturing. Like who are the clients that you're also nurturing? Maybe these are clients that you're already working with, potential clients. This is where your attention needs to go. So what does that CEO dashboard look like for you? Your systems will create consistency, and consistency creates results. So get this consistency in place. I promise you, it will actually be so much less work and so much easier when this is just a non-negotiable for you. When you just do this because it's a part of your day, it's a part of your week, it's a part of who you are. So get these things in place, because the more consistent you are, the bigger, better wins you're going to have. And it's going to be long-term. You don't have to think about these things. You don't have to think about your CEO mornings. You don't have to think about your Sunday resets. You don't have to think about the CEO morning rituals, because it's who you are and it's what you do, and it's a non-negotiable that you've built into your life and into your routine. So get this in place. It will completely change your life, but you've got to start somewhere. So start with the morning routine, start with the CEO dashboard, start with the Sunday reset, but get these in place and let the compound effect take place for you. And then you'll see this transformation and how fast it compounds. So part 5 that I want to share with you is the biggest surprise of all. I thought productivity maxing was going to just help me accomplish more and get more done. And in reality, it actually helped me to become more present. It helped me to spend more quality time with the boys and with Jared. It helped me to stop rushing from thing to thing, from activity to activity. It helped me to have more peace and more presence and better sleep and actually be where my feet are and show up with a presence that I really was not expecting. And so when you put all of these systems in place and you have these routines, the greatest outcome wasn't checking more boxes. It was actually creating this life of freedom and purpose. And this is what I want from you, especially during the summer. I don't know about you. I did a whole episode, actually a couple of them, but the episode that I just did with Jared on this while we were traveling and while we were on vacation is being able to set these routines up and these habits up in a way that allows you to have a really big, full life, to take the vacations, to be able to spend quality time with your kids at the beach, at the park, whatever that looks like for you. Because at the end of the day, like I know I don't want to look back and look at my kids when they were 5 and 8 or, as they get older and look back and say, I wasn't present and I didn't spend time with them. I want to look back and remember and like go in my phone and look at all these beautiful memories that we had together at the beach on vacation where we were all present and enjoying each other. So the biggest lessons here and productivity maxing is really not just going to help you in your business, although that is a big part of what it's going to help you do, but it's going to help you to stop making unnecessary decisions. It's going to protect your attention at all costs. It's going to help you prioritize income producing activities every single day. It's going to help you build systems instead of relying on motivation. And we know that that's fleeting. And finally, it's going to help you build a calendar that is a reflection of your priorities, of where you want to be. These are the 5 takeaways of exactly what productivity maxing for 30 days is going to do and how it's going to completely change your life. Because it did for me. If you've been feeling busy but not fulfilled, if you feel like you're being productive but still overwhelmed, this is exactly why I created the Productivity Maxing Challenge. Over the next 3 weeks, what we're going to be doing together is a game changer. We're going to simplify your schedule. We're going to build powerful systems, eliminate those distractions, and create results without adding more hours to your day. Summer is a time to connect, to be with family, to create these beautiful memories together. And that's exactly what we're going to do. It's time to stop surviving your schedule and start designing a life that gives you more income, more presence, more time, and more freedom. That's what we all want. Like, that's what I want. The goal is to have more presence, but still focus on the needle moving activities that get us the results that we want, where you can show up and change lives and not just show up to check in and work a certain amount of hours for the day, but actually to work, move the ball forward and get back to this really big, beautiful life that you have. If you're ready to join me in the Productivity Maxing Challenge, this is going to be for 3 weeks. Okay. This is going to help you with the most profitable, productive, and present summer yet. I want you to head over to sandraglandt.com/summer and join us. This is going to be not just so much fun, but it's going to be productive. It's going to challenge you in new ways that you've probably never implemented into the business or into your life before. And I hope that you join us. It's only 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks to creating life on your terms, building your business more fun, and enjoying a summer that you've worked so hard to create with memories that you will never forget because you're actually going to be present to create them. So head over to sandraglandt.com/summer. Come join me. You're going to grow your business intentionally. You're going to identify the revenue generating activities that actually move the needle for you and think and operate like a high level CEO and have so much fun in the process because every single day you're going to be moving the ball forward. So I challenge you to join this challenge. It's going to be a game changer, and imagine what your life could look like in less than 30 days, in 3 weeks. It's not even a month long. Imagine what your life could look like with all of these priorities in check. We're going to eliminate the unnecessary distractions. We're going to protect your attention at all costs. We're going to prioritize those income producing activities every single day, build systems instead of relying on motivation. And finally, your calendar is a reflection of your priorities. So join me inside. I cannot wait to see you there. This is going to be a very fun, productive 3 weeks together. Again, if you want to join us for the Productivity Maxing Challenge, you can head over to sandraglandt.com/summer. I cannot wait to see you inside.